Wow. Episode 95 was crazy. I mean, I don't get this hyped over an episode, especially an episode that really just had like one scene in it, right? But it was crazy. We learned so much about different things. We got confirmation that the assassins are from Universe 9. I mean, we kind of knew it, but we didn't know for sure. We didn't know if maybe somehow Universe 9 recruited Universe 7 people. I mean, that could have been possible, but these people were actually from Universe 9. And odds are the reason why they were all cloaked but one of them was because they were all dogs, and it'd be very difficult to just draw all those different dogs. Because apparently every fighter in Universe 9 is a dog. I mean, this is the fourth one we've seen, and he doesn't seem to have any connection to the other three dogs. So, four dogs. It's pretty interesting, and I'm really interested in seeing more about Universe 9. I have a feeling that we might not even see Universe 9 at all. I was talking to Goose the other day. You might not know him. You might know him from my gameplay channel. I'm just talking to him, and it's just really interesting. We haven't seen, like he was saying that he honestly thinks that Universe 9 is going to get caught and destroyed before the tournament even starts. I'm not 100% on that boat yet, but the fact is we've only seen three of their combatants, which isn't that big of a deal. We've seen very few of the other combatants. But we also have confirmation that that universe is not found any more than the three. And if that one that went to fight Freeza was a candidate, he's gone now. So they might not even have a full team. It might just be easier to get rid of their universe, which is sad because I do like the dog universe. I don't know what it is. I like dogs. But yeah, I mean that's pretty interesting. He got called out. Like Frieza knows this now. He also has another secret, but I'm making another video on that later this week. Keep an eye open for it. But turns out Frieza still digs torture. All that mental training he did, and that's also a big deal. But all that mental training he did, still can't get past the torture bug. He wants to torture people. He tried. He was doing the thought out, hey, give me answers, or I'm gonna poke a hole in you. And he's like, you know what? Actually, I'm just gonna poke some more holes in you. That's kind of fun. Be quiet. Be quiet. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. I'm gonna keep shooting you. And that's what he did. And that, that's Frieza. We've talked about it before. That is what Frieza does. So, I mean, that's pretty great. That's pretty great. Great segue there. But I do think another big thing that needs to be discussed here is that Frieza is able to resist and control God of Destruction Ki. And I don't even get that. I mean, so apparently that pure energy is not the end all be all when it comes to destruction. We had at no point did anybody out there doubt that Beerus could just delete Zamasu. I mean, I'm not talking about the Zamasu that went crazy and became like the god of the entire alternate reality, but he was. I mean, he just goes and touches like the OG, like the Zamasu who doesn't become crazy, and just deletes him. Just deletes him like he's nothing. And at no point did we even consider the idea that hey, he couldn't do that, or hey, he can't do that to Vegeta or Goku. Maybe he could do it to Goku because Goku also got caught up in it. Frieza betrayed him. The question is, The thing is, I don't really think Frieza intended to kill Goku there. It just didn't feel like he actually seemed surprised when Goku was unable to get out of it. And honestly, Frieza could have probably started shooting Goku to force him to lose what concentration he had to stop from being destroyed by this energy. So I really don't think Frieza intended to kill Goku. And maybe he just wants to kill him a different way. Maybe he does intend on fighting all out and keeping his end of the deal. Because he knows Goku is a stand-up person who doesn't want to kill, doesn't want to do anything. Heck, maybe even Vegeta's insistence on killing all these people and torturing them was a way to test Goku's resolve, to see if he really will hold up his end of the bargain. Because the simple fact is, these guys were going to die anyway. The intent here is to kill all these people because you have to win the Tournament of Power, which Frieza correctly points out to Goku. What's the difference of killing them here or making them wait till the tournament ends? Because our intent is to kill them then. And it is such a really awkward situation. It forces Goku to just accept the fact that he is already in the wrong. He can't just say you shouldn't kill people right after agreeing to kill everybody in all the universes that were thrown into this tournament. It's not entirely his fault now, but he definitely poked that bear. right? And he showed no remorse. So Freezer rightly points that out. And then, of course, Frieza tries to wheel and deal, like I suggested might happen in one of my previous reviews, that Frieza might be trying to get in on this team, try to swap universes. So he has something to fight for apart from just surviving. Sure, he can come back to life in Universe 7 that he has no attachments to, and he still has to deal with the fact that Goku and Vegeta exist, unless they somehow die off during the tournament. And why would you even do that? Why not just go to another universe and fight against Goku and Vegeta? Because again, Frieza's a really underhanded individual. He will take you out when you're distracted. He will take you out when you're fighting someone else. He's done it a lot. He even had, I forgot the guy's name, his little henchman, shoot Goku with an energy laser when he wasn't paying attention. It's just his style. So I can totally see him going. But he didn't really push the issue. He could have forced them to do it. He could have been like, dude, shut up, decide now, I don't have much time. He could have done that. And he didn't. Obviously I don't see him being a good guy in any way, shape, or form here. I just think he's got a longer con. And he does seem to have a vendetta against Beerus as well. And part of this could be because of like an old thing they had going on. Maybe it's partially because Frieza worked with Beerus in the past. And when it came down to Beerus' new toy versus Frieza, he chose Goku over Frieza. He chose Vegeta over Frieza. Maybe that's part of the reason why he wants to take Beerus out. Maybe he wants to be a god of destruction. He can control the God Ki, so maybe he can? I honestly have no idea. But, I don't know. It feels like that Frieza's at least on par with Goku. They seem to be even during their little duel, but technically you would think that if Frieza's thinking this through, he's trying to withhold information, he's trying to hide information. The Earthlings did it to him. Vegeta did it to him. When they went to fight, they hid their power. And when they went to fight his minions, they hid their power. And honestly, the fact that Frieza was not only able to resist the God of Destruction Ki, he was able to joke around like, oh, I'm dying, help, just kidding. Like, at no point did he even consider the fact that he was in danger, so much so that he could play along. Goku couldn't get out of it to save his life, and that's exactly what he was intended to do, save his own freaking life, and he couldn't do it. And I do think that's going to be a key factor going forward. I don't believe they're even. Whis or Beta, I think it was Beerus said they look like they're even. Goku and Frieza, that is. And I really don't think so. I think Frieza is in a league above Goku. Vegeta might also be above Goku. We don't really know yet. He spent that whole day in the Room of Spirit and Time before nuking it again. And I don't know. It's a really interesting concept here. I think it's very clear that Golden Frieza outclasses all of Universe 9. I think he outclasses Goku, who should be top tier for Universe 7. So now we just gotta also just accept the fact that Frieza is now in the same tier as Goku and Vegeta and maybe Gohan, depending on how you want to rank them. He is easily more powerful than he was in Resurrection of F, and probably still more powerful than Goku, despite everything Goku's done. That's just the way I see it from here. But moving forward, Frieza's taken Boo's place in the outro. It's confirmed. Again, they could replace him again if, the rumor that Yamcha is going to be the one that's there, but come on. That's not happening. It's way too late for anything like that to happen. I guess it's not too late. He could, at the actual, place, be like, yo, see ya, Goku. Frieza, where you going? Go to Universe 9. They can still squeeze me in. And then it's like, oh, we already have a full team. Kills one of them. Now you've got room. And there's always ways to let Frieza jump ship at any point he wants. And being with only 9 people isn't a big deal because we got instant transmission in Universe 7. You can just pop over, grab Yamcha, bring him back. And everybody's like, really? Yamcha? And Goku be like, he's the only person I can think of. That would actually work. If they really wanted to squeeze Yamcha into here, that would work. But the thing I find most interesting is that Frieza actually has a vendetta against Beerus. And I particularly find this interesting because I have a video already recorded and I want to go back and re-record it with a little bit more information. That should still be coming out this week. Yeah, this is very, very relevant. The Frieza has a grudge against Beerus, a grudge against Vegeta, a grudge against Goku, obviously, and Gohan, and maybe even Little Trunks. I mean, not that that really plays into a thing here, but he recognized Trunks as being very similar looking to that Super Saiyan that sliced him to tiny bits. So, he has his reasons to betray everybody there. Whew, guys, this was the kind of episode I don't like, where they don't really advance much in terms of actual plot, where the scene, there's only one or two scenes, in this case really just like one actual scene here, and but it did so much character development that it made up for it in spades. I'm very happy with this. I want to see more episodes like this going forward, but I don't think we're going to do that because right now it's time to get into the meat of things. We saw in the preview them all showing up to the stage and some sort of fighting happening. I think it was just testing out this, arena. I don't think we actually get into the thick of things quite yet. Maybe not till episode 97. 96 are definitely going to be there. 97, I think, is where we're going into the thick of things. So, guys, again, thank you for watching. These are really ad-libbed. I might have repeated myself and rambled on for a bit. I'm getting better at them, I think. So let me know how I did. If you got any suggestions on the format of these reviews, let me know. And I just got done watching it. That's how I'm doing these, I watch it, I make the thumbnail while I think over some things. I go and rewatch it again, and then I record. So if I missed anything, let me know. If you have any theories about what's going to happen, you got any recommendations in terms of the format of these reviews I'm doing, just let me know and I'll get right back to you. Guys, again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. See ya!